Good evening and welcome to Current Affairs. Today is April 7th. So we'll see what exactly is happening in and around India. And basically today's session is meant for, I'll show you some questions and we'll try to discuss the answers for that. But otherwise, before that, let's see some news. Today, the Delhi court has granted bail to Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. So there was a defamation case filed against Arvind Kejriwal and his associates by Arun Jaitley. So even this issue also I discussed with you some time back. And he has been granted the bail. So this is unnecessarily the politicians. So they try to criticize each other, they try to malign each other. And instead of their precious time spending for the welfare of the people, they are wasting all the time like this. So this is very, very unfortunate. And the India, expects that these people should be concentrating more on the developmental activities rather than criticizing each other. So unnecessarily you are wasting the time of the people and you are also wasting the resources of the nation, which are considered to be highly, highly, highly precious. Second one, with respect to the IITs, the Human Resource Development Ministry has taken a decision that is a complete fee waiving for SCs, STs, and physically handicapped, and 60% of the fee reduction for those families where the annual income is not more than 5 lakhs. Of course, it is going to benefit larger sections as far as this IIT students are concerned. So now what I'll do is that I'll open the document. I'll show you the questions. You try to look at the questions and you try to answer these questions. Before that, let me tell you, today one of our students who has been guided by onlineias.com today. So he had been to IAS interview. His name is Mr. Sharwanan. So we may be expecting the feedback from him, how exactly he has done. So that we'll be expecting very, very soon. And tomorrow, two more students who have been guided by onlineias.com, they are going to interview tomorrow. One is Miss Bhumika from Rajasthan, and the second one is Mr. Amit Kumar Aman. So both are going to interview tomorrow, and we wish both of them a very, 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 very good luck, and hopefully so they come out with the flying colors. And as usual, as I dream regarding all my students, that they should get into IAS. So once again, we wish these two people a very, very good luck, and hopefully they will get into IAS. Now let me open the document and straight away let's have a discussion on this. Look at this. First one, you can see which of the statements is or true regarding Lodha Committee. You must be knowing the name. I referred this name sometime back very frequently. And what are the recommendations? What are the statements true with respect to this Lodha Committee? Look at this. It was formed to bring the reforms in the BCCI in a bid to cleanse Indian cricket. Yes or no? We have already discussed, and the answer is yes. Right? So meaning A is right. B, it suggested legalizing betting and restructuring administrative setup of BCCI. So during that time when we have discussed these points, I was categorically mentioning that. So this is one of the important recommendations that is given by Lodha Committee. Betting is a common practice which is not legalized now. Still it is going on illegally. That's the reason why the police will arrest so many people in various cities in the country. And with respect to this, the committee has recommended that the betting should be legalized. So, meaning whatever the statements we have seen, both statement A and statement B, both are very much right. Once again, I'm opening the document. Let's look at the answer. Have a look at this. It was formed to bring reforms in BCCI in a bid to cleanse Indian cricket, right? It also suggested legalizing betting and restructuring administrative setup of BCCI is also right. So both A and B are right. So option should be 3. Answer is 3. Look at this. Next one. Another important point. Which of the following international institutions identified India as a nation leading in road deaths, roughly one road accident per minute and one road accident death every 4 minutes? So pathetic. This is what is happening in India. Look at this. Read and understand. Speed is killing all these things. Speed is causing all these problems. Unfortunately, we are losing so many people. Look at this. Which of the following international institutions identified India as a nation leading in road deaths? Roughly one road accident per minute and one road accident death every 4 minutes. How pathetic it is. UNESCO, World Bank, World Health Organization, Greenpeace. Option C is the answer. The answer is World Health Organization. Is it okay? World Health Organization. Okay. See here, one more important thing I was telling you some time back. Diabetes is considered to be one of the major diseases throughout the world. In some people, it cannot be identified so easily, meaning the symptoms are not seen. But even then, so that particular disease is eating the person from inside, very, very dangerous. And of course, if you look at China, China is considered to be the diabetic capital of the world. Diabetic capital of the world. It's a very, very, very dangerous one. Slowly, what will happen? The person who is affected by this diabetes, so the internal organs will get disturbed, and that will affect each and every organ of the body. And slowly, the immunity system will come down. With a little work, also the person will get fatigued. He will get tired, and the lifespan will also come down. And the basic reason for all these things is the wrong food habits and too many tensions. So World Health Organization is warning all the countries in the world so to take proper care of the people, so that people will be eating healthy food and also going for regular exercise. That's the reason why since our childhood, our teachers, our elders, so everybody will, our parents, everybody will say that you need to do the exercise, but where is the time for the people? So this is what the most of the people will say, right? So we don't have the time for study. We don't have time for doing exercise. We don't have time for cooking the proper food and eating. And we don't have time for anything, unfortunately. The people who are complaining about there is no time, these are the people who are the bigger sufferers as far as these diseases are concerned. Time is very much available. Nicely, the Almighty has given 24 hours a day for every person in the world. Okay, not just for you and me, it is 24 hours, and for others, it is 36 hours. No, for everyone, 24 hours have been given, and we need to utilize each and every minute very effectively and very properly. And the most important thing is that we need to exercise, right? There should be bendings in the body. There should not be accumulation of too much of fat in the body. For that reason, we need to take the proper food, safe food, healthy food. Is it okay? And we also need to go for the exercise. Is it clear? For example, you see here in most of the cities now, you see so many parks are there. mini parks, major parks. And in the morning, you see so many people will come and they are going for nicely jogging, or they'll go for the brisk walk. So this is all because they are being advised by the so-called the doctors, because the person has become diabetic. You need to exercise. Is it okay? What I am telling you is that instead of exercising after getting affected, if we start exercising now before getting affected, the possibility of getting affected is very, very low. Hope you are getting me. That's the reason why, my close friends, somebody will say, I'm 20, I'm 25, why should I exercise now? There is no age limit for doing exercise or not doing exercise. It's okay, we have to do it. Because unlike the previous or olden days, so our lives are not so easier now, because we feel we take everything as a tension. Studies is a tension, waiting for city bus is a tension, going to the examination is a tension, results is also a tension. Okay, so class will get skipped, tension. Going to a movie, we may not get the tickets, tension. Tension, entire life is tensions. Okay, that is a bigger cause for the so-called various diseases, including diabetes. Hope you are following this. Very, very important. Tension gives us nothing. Tension gives us nothing, but it takes away our energies and a larger amount of life also. That's the reason why let's not get tensed. Okay. Once we properly plan, once we properly plan, everything will be going in an proper manner. Obviously, we'll be happy. We need to get the things done properly. So we need to get the results. For that reason, proper planning is a must. So tomorrow, what should be done? Today, you need to plan before you go to bed. Don't plan tomorrow after getting up. Plan today, and the moment you get up in the morning, your plan is ready. Go accordingly, finish. Initially, that may look tough, but with a little practice, for 1 week, 10 days, or 1 month, so that will become systematized. This is how we need to maintain the standards in the life. Okay, I wish you all the very, very best, and please go for exercise every day. If you don't want to go out, do some exercise at home. But again, I'm telling you, going out, the atmosphere, going and staying under the trees is very, very important. Exposing ourselves to the sunlight in the early hours. Okay, before 8 o'clock in the morning, not later. Getting ourselves exposed to sunlight is very, 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 very healthy for our bodies. So be very attentive, be cautious, and start practicing all these things. Okay, now I'll move forward. And kindly see here, so we need to become very health conscious, very, very health conscious. So always, that's the reason why we always say prevention is better than cure. Once we get affected by something, curing that one, it will take a larger period of time. That's the reason why let's try to see that we are preventing so many things. Now, so now the answer is World Health Organization. Next, we are going further. You must be knowing about this. Let me not discuss too much about this, because I would like to have a separate session with respect to the so-called the BRICS. But the question is important. It may be asked in any examination. Which of the following country is hosting the BRICS summit in the year 2016? BRICS, you know what is this? Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. So these are the 5 nations. This put together is called BRICS. Originally BRIC, later South Africa became a member, and now it is called BRICS. And every year the summit takes place in one of these countries in the 5 nations. And for the year 2016, it is going to be held in India. Answer is D. Okay. Next, another important one. Which of the following is the first state in the country to take up public-private partnership projects for rehabilitation of slum dwellers under Prime Minister's Awas Yojana? Important one. Which of the following is the first state in the country to take a public-private partnership? PPP, you might have heard so many times, right? And these projects are for the rehabilitation of slum dwellers under Prime Minister's Awas Yojana. Okay, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Gujarat, and Tamil Nadu. Answer is Gujarat. Okay, answer is Gujarat. Please remember this. Next, another very important question for you. Have a look at this. Now, um, like this here, sometimes you will be coming across with the PPP, public-private participation. These are the public-private projects. You please follow that one whenever you are coming across with all this, right? Now I think this is a very important question. I am showing it to you on the screen. Please have a look at this. Which of the following state is the first to become fully organic state by converting to certified organic land by implementing organic practices and principles? And it was announced on January 14th, 2016, very recently. Assam, Kerala, Punjab, and Sikkim. But before that, kindly have a look at this note I have given. What do you mean by organic cultivation? Wherever I am using organic cultivation, it's a free of chemical pesticides and chemical fertilizers. Is that okay? So nowadays you must be listening so much about organic food. Is that okay? And here the answer is Sikkim. You know the location of the Sikkim, right? If you don't know, have a look at the map and find it out. Important. I told you already so many times. What is the usage of looking at the maps? Answer is D, that is Sikkim, right? Next. So the following is the first state in the country to start Roti Bank. It's a bank where rotis are available. Which of the following is the first in the country to start Roti Bank? Second being Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, it was started very recently in Aurangabad on December 28th, 2015, very recently. But Aurangabad, Maharashtra is the second state. The question is that which is the first state in the country? Here, what happens is that you can read the people can deposit rotis. So you can deposit rotis over there, and the poor, aged, and sick people, they can withdraw them. Somebody is depositing and others are withdrawing this. Right? And Maharashtra is the second state. Question is which is the first state? Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh. Answer is Uttar Pradesh. Very important. Okay. In Uttar Pradesh, it was started first of its kind, followed by Maharashtra very recently. Is it okay? And you know the meaning of this. Yesterday only I was telling you what is Gatiman. Fastest train in India, it travels at a speed of 160 kilometers per hour. And I told you the starting point and destination also. Hazrat Nizamuddin in Delhi to Agra. Right? So answer is D. Now, look at this. Again, yesterday only I was telling you regarding this. Which of the following countries' prime minister is the first to resign after the leakage of Panama Papers? Thailand Prime Minister, Finland, Iceland, or Pakistan? Answer is C, that is Iceland. Yesterday only I told you, no? I have shown him to you through images, picture, right? Very easy. You already know this. Just for the sake of this reminder, I have given it to you. Which of the following country has been defeated by West Indies in the final match to win 2020 World Cup? 2020 World Cup, let me add here. 2020 World Cup in 2016. That's it. Okay. I need not tell you the answer. You know this. Obviously, answer is D, that is England, right? Look at this. Which of the following country in European Union has banned? Which of the following country in European Union has banned buying sex and not selling sex? Germany, Italy, England, France. Answer is France. Please remember this. If you want to have a look at this, you can have a look at the question. So the following country in European Union has banned buying sex and not selling it. This is the so-called the France, right? So here with respect to the so-called the last month current affairs that I will be updating. Mostly tomorrow I am uploading this, and tomorrow you can start reading that. And once again, we wish Ms. Bhumika and Amit Kumar Aman a very, very good luck, because they are going to attend IAS interview tomorrow. So many of our people are attending interview this month. Okay, somebody is going on 11th, sorry, 12th, okay, 21st, and on 27th, so many people are going. On 25th, also one person is going. Okay, and we wish each and everyone a very, very good luck wholeheartedly. And I also thank you so much for being with me this afternoon. And I'll see you tomorrow with some more news of the current affairs. Till then, I wish you all the very, very best. Take very good care of yourself. Thank you.